Good morning and welcome back to Early Today. I'm Dara Brown, and here are some of your top headlines this morning. Wild video from New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport as the world's biggest commercial passenger jet clipped the tail of another smaller plane, twirling it like a toy. The Air France A380 was preparing for takeoff when it hit the smaller Comair aircraft just in from Boston. Fortunately, no one was injured. After a 4-month standoff in the Ivory Coast, the country's former president has been arrested, news that was welcomed here at home by President Obama. Following the capture of Laurent Gbagbo, who had refused to step down after losing a November election, the new internationally recognized president, Alassane Ouattara, called for peace and a full investigation into the crimes of Gbagbo and his followers. In the capital of Belarus, an explosion yesterday in a subway killed at least a dozen people. While there's been no claim of responsibility, the country's president indicated he believes it was a terrorist attack. And a Chicago public elementary school is under fire for banning school lunches brought from home. The Chicago Tribune reports students must eat food served in the cafeteria for $2.25 a day unless they have a medical excuse. According to the Tribune, the school's goal is to keep kids from unhealthy food choices. Now here's an early look at one of your top health headlines on MSNBC.com. A new study shows that judges are a lot like toddlers. They get crabby when they're hungry. A U.S.-Israeli study of 1,000 rulings by judges deciding whether to grant parole showed judges were most lenient first thing in the morning and right after lunch. Just before lunchtime, prisoners statistically had no chance of being granted parole. For more information on this and other health stories, check out the health page at MSNBC.com. And now here's an early look at how Wall Street will kick off the day. The Dow opens at 12,381 after inching up 1 point yesterday. The S&P shed 3 points and the Nasdaq dipped 8. Taking a look at overseas trading this morning, in Tokyo, the Nikkei fell 164 points, while in Hong Kong, the Hang Seng dropped 326. This morning, we'll see what Wall Street makes of one bellwether's less than impressive report. After the bell, shares of Alcoa dipped after the aluminum maker beat the street's earnings per share estimates by only a penny. Rising first quarter profit was partially offset by higher energy costs, a theme investors fear will dampen the earnings season. Stocks ran out of gas yesterday after the International Monetary Fund said that higher fuel prices could slow the pace of the U.S. economy. Oil prices dipped nearly $3 after Libya's leader appeared to accept a ceasefire plan with rebel forces. In deal news, Endo Pharmaceuticals agreed to buy American Medical Systems for about $2.6 billion. Level 3 Communications rose on its plans to buy Global Crossing for nearly $2 billion, sending global shares up a whopping 69%. Tenet Healthcare accused rival and unwelcome would-be buyer Community Health of overbilling Medicare by needlessly admitting emergency room patients. Bets against Community Health soared as the stock plunged as much as 45%. The now famous Winklevoss twins, who claim Facebook was their idea, have been told by a U.S. appeals court that they cannot back out of a prior settlement. Along with another Harvard classmate, Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss claim the $45 million worth of shares they were previously awarded were undervalued at the time of the deal. Finally, what can a dollar a day buy you? A pretty impressive anniversary gift. A North Carolina man presented his wife of 49 years with 17,885 $1 bills, one for every day of their marriage. NBA tempers flare as playoff matchups firm up, while college stars make their moves to go pro. Plus, the Rays flash some leather in a scrap with the Sox. Your early morning sports headlines are straight